Hello, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be walking you through the ultimate guide to getting a nuke in War Thunder. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced player, this guide will cover everything you need to know about achieving the nuke. First of all, to have the chance to drop a nuke, you'll need to play in matches with a battle rating of 6.7 or higher. This means that even if you're using vehicles with a BR of 5.7, the match's overall BR being pushed to 6.0 or higher gives you the opportunity to accumulate the necessary 2,500 spawn points to drop a nuke. There are 4 ways of generating spawn points: scouting, capturing, getting hit, and dealing damage. Scouting is a ability limited to light tanks as well as a few anti-air vehicles. Scouting lowers the spawn point cost of all aircraft in your lineup by 7%. If you have the airstrike modification, the reduction is 14% instead. This does not affect the nuke. Scouting also generates a small amount of spawn points, but also scouted targets can be visible on the mini-map to all teammates for a short amount of time. If someone destroys the target you have scouted in that time, you gain additional spawn points, as well as RP in SL. Capturing bases is probably the most effective way of quickly racking up spawn points. Each time you capture a base, you're awarded between 200 and 400 spawn points. You can easily get some spawn points on maps where each team has a base close to respawn by driving to the nearest base with your team and capturing it before diving deeper into the map. Although you get significantly less spawn points as they are divided between everyone who contributed to the base cap. When your vehicle takes a hit, no matter if it penetrated or not, you can receive spawn points for surviving and absorbing the enemy's fire. And of course, dealing damage. Each time you deal damage to your opponents, you're awarded with the corresponding amounts of spawn points. For destroying a target you obtain up to 200 points, for only critically damaging a target you get 50 to 100 points, and for hitting your opponent you receive 20 points. Making this the main way you will accumulate the points needed for a nuke. Now that we have all the ways you will receive spawn points, let's talk about how to manage them. You can view the amount of spawn points you currently have by holding whatever button you have binded to vehicle selection. In the top right corner you have your points. Alternatively, once you have above 2,000 points, the game will show you the points in your inventory tab on the bottom right like shown in the video. To make sure you obtain 2,500 points, you typically have to rack up 10 to 12 kills in one life, as spawning in a second vehicle reduces your spawn points. The nuke carrying planes vary depending on the BR range. 6.0 to 7.7 it's the Russian Tu-4 or the NATO B-29A BN. 7.7 to 9.0 the Russian IL-28 or the NATO Canberra B Mk6. 9.3 and up we have the Su-7 BKL or Jaguar A. Best tips for reaching the nuke. Focus on killing enemy vehicles, tanks and planes. Prioritize heavily armored targets, as they grant more points. Capture objectives. Moving to capture zones not only gives you spawn points but also can shift the momentum in your team's favor. Avoid dying. Staying alive and consistently destroying targets will rack up points faster. Deaths significantly lower your progress, so focus on playing defensively at times. Use tanks with good survivability and firepower. Vehicles with good armor and standoff capabilities, like sniper tanks, allow you to stay back, score kills, and avoid dangerous frontline engagements. Once you spawn in your nuke carrier plane, make your way onto the battlefield without being shot down. And once you drop the nuke, the match will be automatically ended, resulting in a victory. I hope you guys enjoyed this short tutorial about nukes in War Thunder. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Have a great day.